What is up, guys? It's Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 42 of the Webull Options Adventures, where our goal is to sell options and collect that premium so that it could replace our 9-to-5 job or just a side hustle if we wanted to. Right now, our long-term goal is to try to get to the point where we are generating between $800 to $1,000 per week on a weekly basis. I think that's a great long-term goal. We're definitely way far away from that, but we will eventually get to that point, and I think we are going to enjoy it once we get to that point. But right now, guys, we are down on the portfolio as well. If you are new to the channel and are checking out these content of videos, be sure that you're subscribed with that bell notification so you're notified when I upload new videos. And as well, go ahead and smash that like button while you're down there, and you know, it helps a lot with the channel. But anyways, the portfolio right now is at $41,423.26. We're actually down about 29.13%, which comes out to be a total of $16,632.50. You'll see that our cash balance actually went up from the last video. We're at $961.26. We're very close to the $1,000, and you'll see our options buying power actually went up, and it's actually at $13,222.01. The reason why is because, remember, the Neo cash secured puts I did have, we believe held them for about 1 month. We actually ended up buying those back very cheap, so they actually expired you know, with majority of the premium that we collected, which was a very good trade for us. We've been doing a lot of monthly options, and they have been playing out very well. If I show you guys here in the you know, the Google Sheets, you'll see this is actually the Neo one. So we actually had placed that cash secured put on the 7th of September. We held it for about 31 days, and we did a strike price of $34. So Neo actually went below 34 this past week, and we actually bounced back some. So I was actually thinking I was gonna lose a little bit more premium on it, but it went above $35 before the end of the week, and I went ahead and closed it. So we collected 43 cents. That's about $43 per contract times 3, because we sold 3. And that was a pretty good trade, total of $128. And you know, we actually only paid let's see, we paid $3 to close them back out, and then that allowed our collateral to be available, and that is why you see our options buying power back at 13,000. So next week we should place another covered calls, well, I guess covered calls or cash secured puts. We'll see what we end up playing, but I think we are going to make some more money this coming week. But if you guys see the portfolio here, you'll see at the very first one here that we do have, and that is actually ChargePoint. So ChargePoint, we actually ended up selling 2 cash secured puts at a strike price of $15. They're actually going to expire on the 29th of October, and so we still have plenty of time here. We collected 14 cents or $14 per contract. This is really slightly right below 1%, which to me is perfectly fine. I think we're gonna collect majority of the premium, or it's actually gonna expire worthless, because I'm gonna actually show you guys the Yahoo charts. I'm gonna pull these up, and then you guys can actually see why I'm actually, well, I guess why I placed this trade. So you'll see we have Yahoo Finance here. ChargePoint's trading around $18.40, and then if we look at the Bollinger Band, I'm at the 1 month. You'll see that the current stock price is right around here. This is the blue line with the dot. You'll see that the upper bound for the Bollinger Band for this is at $22.11, and the lower bound is $17.72, and then the middle of the band is at $19.91. So we're definitely below it as well. We are below the 30-day moving average, which is set to be around $20.49. As well, if we look at the RSI, we're at 36.29, which we're getting into the territory of oversold. So I think we will recover for this one. Our actually strike price is $15, so we're definitely way below the 17 strike price. So I think we will expire worthless, or we should be able to buy majority of the I guess we should be able to close the options fairly soon, maybe next week or the following week. That has been the case with some of these. But if we look back at the Webull app, you'll see that the next one here that we do have is Tattoo Chef. So we actually have 300 shares, and we actually sold 3 covered calls at a strike price of $20. It expired yesterday on the 8th of October, and we collected $5. And so that was a total of $15. They expired worthless because Tattoo Chef closed at $17.95, and our strike price was $20. The other thing that I do want to bring up is last week I did give 3 possible trades that you could have done, and actually one of the trades was AMD, which if I show you guys here on the options, I believe it was the 15th actually. And so if we look, I had set to put a cash secured put, I believe somewhere in the 95s or so. You would have, it was around the premium, you would have collected about $80 something or $90 something. It was close to 1% for 2 weeks. And you'll see that they're right around $9 to $14. So you would have already collected majority of the premium, and you would have been able to close that. So that was a pretty sweet trade that I actually wasn't able to enter because my buying power, or I guess my options buying power, was not enough. I would need 10,000 for that, which I didn't have at the moment. But if you guys did place that trade, you made some pretty good premium on that one. But anyways, the next one we have here, guys, is 200 shares of SoFi. SoFi, we actually ended up selling 2 covered calls. This is actually just because we actually rolled this over. So as you'll see, it's a strike price of $18.50, and then it's expiring all the way till the 5th of November. We had to roll it, and you'll see that we did collect $1.10. We actually only collected a little bit because remember, we did have to pay some quite a bit of amount of money to buy back that previous option. But you'll see that we actually are collecting majority of the premium already, and we still have plenty of time. We're still right around the beginning, or I guess the first week of October, and you know, we already 65% of the whole premium we've collected. So we could pay $38 per contract to exit these, and then we would be free from these covered calls. I'm not sure what we'll do. We'll see what happens next week, because I might be able to exit them early, and you know, we might be able to sell more covered calls, but we did have to roll that one. The next one here, guys, is Mara. We have 200 shares of Mara. We actually ended up having to roll this one. I actually sold 2 covered calls earlier that week, which if I show you guys on the Google Sheets, you'll see here I did on the 4th of October. I placed 2 covered calls on Mara, and so they were at a strike price of $39. We collected $16 per contract, and so I actually had to roll them. So on the roll here for us, if we look at the debits, you'll see we had to pay $166 per contract to buy them back. And then if you look back into the Webull app, you'll see that we got $184 per contract. So we kind of kept the difference, but the problem here is that we had to do a strike price of $50, and then it's actually going to expire on the 12th of November. So we had to extend it almost a whole month, and so we're gonna see what happens with this one. We had to roll it. You'll see Mara is trading at $39.40. So from our previous strike price, we would have gotten our shares taken away, but now that we rolled it, we should be safe. Now we gotta wait a whole month, but it might turn out to be like SoFi's, where we start collecting majority of the premium and we can exit those covered calls early, but we had to roll that one for sure. The next one here, guys, that we do have is 100 shares of Beyond Meat. We actually sold one covered call at a strike price of $111, and it's actually expired yesterday on the 8th of October, and we collected $17, and it actually expired worthless because Beyond Meat has just been going down lately. I'm going to continue to hold it. We're going to continue to sell covered calls on this one, and we'll see what happens with this one. Hopefully I can recover, but Beyond Meat did close at $100.91, so definitely nowhere near strike price of $111. And then here, guys, the last one that we do have is 400 shares of NEO. On NEO, we did sell 4 covered calls at a strike price of $38, and then they actually expired yesterday on the 8th of October. We collected $6 per contract, so a total of $24, and it actually expired worthless because NEO closed at $35.86. So nowhere near strike price of $38. So next week we will sell some more covered calls and some cash secured puts because we do have some options buying power. I might next week do some of the possible trades I will be doing, so look forward to that next Saturday. But anyways, if you haven't done this, be sure that you subscribe with that bell notification, and don't forget to support the channel by simply hitting that like button. That's all I ask in return. And yeah, guys, we'll go ahead and jump over to the Google Sheets so that we can figure out how much we actually made for this week. So I'll see you guys over there. Alright, guys, so we're at the Google Sheets, and you'll see that we're gonna actually find out how much we made this week. So we're gonna start on the 4th, which was this past week, and the end date was on the 8th. So let's go ahead and find out. So that is pretty sweet. We made $148.09 for this past week. This was a pretty easy week. We just had to do a couple rolls, but it's not a big deal here. On the credits, we collected a total of $483.30. We actually spent $335.21 buying back stuff, and nothing in gains. So that was a pretty sweet week for us. We're still collecting crumbs. I think once we recover, we will make quite a bit of money. I have been learning, and the process has been getting a lot easier, and we're gonna eventually recover. If you guys are watching, following my journey, we will start making some money a lot better in the long term, but we'll see what happens here. If we look at the weekly performance, you'll see that week 70 we made the $148.09, which brings our total to $59,367.77. This is our initial value plus all the premium we've collected, so assuming that I don't sell any of my shares below my cost basis. If we look over here, you'll see a total we've collected of $12,948.43 for the year so far, and just premium. And yeah, this actually comes out to be a total return of 27.89%, so very close to 28%. If we were to account for taxes, this would bring it out to be 19.53%, which this is a taxable account, so this would be the return at the moment. If we look at the credits, I'll show you guys all the trades here. So you'll see that this was the NEO one that we actually bought back on the date of expiration. So on the 10th, well, I guess October 8th, and it expired October 8th. We collected it, majority of the premium. I closed it early because, I went ahead, what if NEO started moving down in the after hours, and then I got assigned 300 shares more of NEO, and then I don't even have the cash available for it, so it was worth spending those extra $3 to be safe. The other ones here, we have the SoFi covered calls, which are going to expire till the 5th, but we've collected majority of the premium, so we'll see what happens next week on those. These were the 2 Mara covered calls that I did have to roll, so they're over here now with a longer expiration date. And then on the NEO ones, we do have the covered calls, which they expired worthless. And then Tattoo Chef, they expired worthless as well, and Beyond Meat expired worthless. And then the new position I did enter, which was a cash secured put. Actually, this is actually wrong. That should be a cash secured put on charge point, which we collected about $27, almost $28. And I think this is going to be a good trade. We collected right around 1% for the month, so I think that's pretty good. So I think this one's going to expire worthless, or we will be able to purchase it back for a couple dollars. So it'll be a great trade. So if we look at the debits here, guys, you'll see that these were the buybacks from Mara where we rolled, and then Neo, so we actually bought that cash secured puts. And then for gains, there was actually nothing in gains, and then actually nothing in current buys. So that's actually all I have for you guys this week. Be sure that you're subscribed with that bell notification if you haven't done so, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care, stay safe out there. Thanks so much for watching. If you stuck all the way to their end, you're awesome, and I'll see you guys in the comment section. Bye guys.